people have been up. Ah,
Yeah. Mm.
I
I still
tried
haven't received-
actually.
Okay, so we're live on YouTube.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, we're live on YouTube.
okay. Walter, what were you saying?
I was saying I actually tried to embroider something over the break,
Yes.
and I managed to get my pattern in there, and it started going, and then I ended up with a giant hairball of thread inside the
Oh,
machine.
good for you.
So I sort of gave up after that. What's the best way to what causes those hairballs? Is it the tension or?
It's usually something in the way that you've put the thread on the bobbin or the top thread. So when that happens, what I do is I take out the bottom thread, I take out the bobbin thread,
Yeah.
redo it, and then I take out the top thread and I redo it, and then usually that fixes it.
Okay, I'll try again. What tension do you usually set the machine to?
About somewhere around 4.
Okay.
You know, between 3.5 and 4.5, but mine all work at 4.
Okay, I'll try
And
again.
change the needle.
Change the needle?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, it could be the needle. That's a good
Alright.
point, Cynthia.
All right, I'll change the needle too.
With me, it's the often the needle.
But boy, it was a great hairball.
Well,
Really
you
big.
should have called me, Walter.
Well, Walter, if you save your hairballs, there's a way to do free motions
Mm. got-
sewing on your machine where you can take all the threads and little scraps of fabric and then do this free motion thing where you just keep sewing over them. And I use
Yeah.
them to make little pins and things. It's
I was
really,
gonna say it would make a really nice earring. So,
yeah, you could make a really nice earring out of it. So
But can you make a pair?
yes, you can make a pair.
probably not
They'll
matching
look
here.
slightly different. Let's see if I can show you.
Okay,
This is a,
Susan, sorry to interrupt, but YouTube is not on. I just got a message from Beth Lloyd and she can't get on either.
okay, let's try it. Okay. Oh, no, use another account. Whoa, okay. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let me just close out all of these things. Okay, all right, so let's try it again. Okay, live on YouTube. Okay.
Meanwhile, I'd like to ask again, how many people did some things? Since I really don't know your logins, I can't tell who's done what, when I look at newest.
Yeah, there's nothing on there. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
You're talking about
The YouTube.
YouTube. It's all the editing you did.
Maybe, I'm not sure. Okay, use another account. Okay.
Hi, Kristen. How are you?
Hi, Cynthia. It's good
What-
to see you.
What's happening in your maker space?
Well, we're just starting classes and starting up after winter break. So we'll see students for the first time tomorrow
Oh,
since December. So it should be pretty awesome.
do you know where about Kristen's place, folks?
Elaine does.
Could you say the name of the town, please?
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yeah, Chattanooga. They have a fabulous, huge makerspace enterprise. How's that?
It's pretty fun. And oh, Jason's on. He's got his video off, but Jason works in Chattanooga.
I'm going to make a recording and then upload it to YouTube because I can't figure it
Okay.
out. They changed things after January 1st. Everything's weird on YouTube.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, on Zoom. So I think I'm going to have to research this. So I'm going to share my screen and go to week 1. Okay. Let's see. Let's make it small. Okay. All right. I think I got it now. Oh, back. Okay. So welcome, everybody. Today is week 4. Welcome back. We're doing, I'm really excited about today because we're going to do sophisticated star polygons, some squirals and spirals to get us started. And what you need to do is open up TurtleStitch and sign in to make sure that everything is cool. And then the joke of the day is, what do you call a famous TurtleStitch design? A celebrity. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's something else. Cynthia, I thought we would tell them about. I'm going
Okay.
to stop sharing.
Okay.
And we'll get started asking folks. Let's see, stop share. Okay. Did anybody make anything interesting this over the break that they would like to share?
I don't know if you can see it. I've got
Oh,
sun
yeah.
there. This is an Armenian 6-point star that I made. So
What is it kind of star?
it's an
Armenian.
Armenian 6-point star. It's it has a long history and
It looks
so
like it was made
anyway-
by kites. Did you make kites and then rotate them?
yes, I did. I have that upstairs. I didn't show you, I didn't bring that down here, but I did a study on, I call it spirals. So, and then I also did another study on polygons. And so the polygons, I can manipulate a polygon to create spikes or a star image or a polygon. So that was interesting. So I did quite a few things over the holidays.
What is the meaning of this star again?
What is it's just like an ancient symbol. It has roots in pagan and religious ceremonies. Like they incorporate this into a cross. So, and it has something to do with eternity.
Neat, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did. I don't know if you wanted me to share my screen and I'll show you the other thing that I did.
Yeah, you can share your screen. I've got
Okay.
sharing on.
Here, I'm gonna share my screen. Here, and then I'm gonna go, say share, and then I know this, I don't want that. I am gonna go to TurtleStitch. So can't type. TurtleStitch. And here we go. And okay, my projects. And this one. This one I think is really cool. So, so this program will generate a spoke, star, or polygon depending on the value given in the depth factor. So here we go. With, say you want a 10
I don't want to
point.
see it. Let's go on with, it's too much for me.
Oh, it's too much? Okay, sure.
Let's
Let's
do-
just.
Wow, you're getting really sophisticated with your
Yes, and
coding.
you can make it 50 and then, yeah. So anyway, you can do, it's a generalized formula.
Yeah.
Did you develop this yourself or did you find it from
No,
someone?
no. With my husband's an engineer and he loves, figuring out how to do stuff. And so he gave me these formulas.
Ah!
So you
Yeah.
guys are good partners.
Yes, we do. We do. So anyway, I will stop sharing and we will go on. So
This is-
everybody wanted to see what I
show
was
us-
doing.
You should show us at the end of our session, not the beginning.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
It's too,
sure. No
for me,
worries.
it's too dizzying.
Yeah, I can't follow it once you get all the formulas in there and I can't see the
Yeah,
formulas.
it's like
It's really
Simon,
hard to follow.
it's like Simon Mung's. It's too much of an engineer's approach.
Rather than a
No,
turtle.
you need that in order to get a generalized formula,
But
so,
I
Yeah,
don't
you
want to
have to.
generalize.
You have to.
okay.
All right, anybody else do anything interesting that they would like to share?
I would like to say, has anybody done some interest? What interest is a funny word. Ellen, what did you do the past 3 weeks? Did you use TurtleStitch at all?
Oh, are you talking to,
Yes.
No.
oh, sorry, it's Elin, actually.
Elin. No
Elin,
wonder.
sorry. And I'm on the West Coast, so it's always early for me. So pardon me if I seem a little sleepy. It's almost 8 o'clock here.
Yeah.
I haven't been doing, well, it's been really helpful for me after each session. I'm really a newbie. To go through the notes that you share and go through the coding again. So I've been making saving files on the cloud for each activity. So I have a sample. I think I was emailing Susan. We just got our machine a couple months ago. We are in the process of and we haven't started yet, but very close to renovating part of our space into a maker space. I'm in Fresno,
Wow.
California, at the Ames Center for Math and Science Education, and so our director just got the Brother SE 700.
Yeah, that's the newest version of the 400, 600. Yeah.
Yeah, and we have some, I've bought some supplies. But we have yet to, we've explored with the machine, just turning it on and getting it threaded, but we haven't tried the embroidery yet.
Yeah.
But I'm really enjoying this. I actually have gotten back into sewing, but I've been doing a lot of hand embroidery has been my, yeah. So I do a lot of just hand embroidery projects. So it's been interesting because this is something that I did a long time ago when I was young, but haven't had the opportunity to get back into. So this has
That's
been
cool.
fun.
And like I said, Elin? No. How do you?
Elin.
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 Elin, like I said, Elin, if you would like me to be online and Zooming when you're trying your first design printing on the new Brother 700, I'd be very happy to Zoom in with you.
Cynthia would too.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Leslie, what about you?
Not much. We've been sick in this household with flu, so I really only started kind of reviewing everything this morning. Having everything as a written tutorial is awesome. That program we saw when I came on was great because it was commented. I'm finding that I think what I'm going to need to do is comment my code so that it reinforces what I'm learning. But yeah, I think at this point I'm pretty rusty and I'm just going to be kind of lurking around, listening and taking notes.
Well, I
Okay.
hope that you actually do some things in the following week that we can then talk about next week.
Okay.
And that's what I really urge everyone to do, so that, that's the point, I think, for me, that's the point of us getting together, is that we can each week discuss what people have done and where the issues are. So thank you. And Amanda, Catherine, Bela.
Anybody do anything interesting?
I think they all did interesting things.
Oh,
Did they
sorry,
do
a
anything?
bad word.
I did not.
What did you do that we could fuss at? You didn't do anything, Amanda?
Nope. I did not. I was not able to either.
Now, can we help you do things for after this session? We're going to whip through some stuff that's fun. Of course, I think it's all fun. Catherine, what about you?
Yes, I put in the chat that I couldn't talk because we were with family, but I've just abandoned them. We haven't,
Hey,
haven't done much. As I said in the chat, our makerspace at King's College has been closed because they're doubling it in size, which
Oh,
is
that's
brilliant.
awesome.
So that's going to be good. And before the break, we actually, with our masters group, were a bit in advance looking at mathematical stars.
Oh, that's
so
really cool. Well, I put in there, if you like the engineering mathematical approach, you should look up Simon Mong,
Yes, I have
M-O-N-G, on TurtleStitch, because
Mm.
that's the approach that he takes, which I'm more of a classic turtle stitcher. I'm moving the turtle rather than using formulas. And sometimes I get lost in his code. I can't figure out what he's doing because he doesn't put in what formulas he uses or how he does this approach. So
Yeah.
all
It's
right.
been quite interesting observing the students working, because I started off as a student, although I'm a retired maths teacher. I started off doing the MA and taking that module, but watching them coding, it's interesting seeing the different approaches. So I'm looking at it from a different viewpoint now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
that is interesting.
But we've had the problems with the machine just fouling everything up as well. And yeah, it seems to be that put a new needle in and that improves it.
And then once you get this knotted up stuff that Walter described, you you might have to dig out
Yeah.
the stuff under the bobbin.
Yeah. Yes, we've heard that. Yes.
Yeah, it gets tangled. Sometimes you have to take off that plate even to get to it. So
Yeah.
but that's another good point, Cynthia.
The other thing I wanted to say about the nesting of thread underneath is to make sure you start by hand cranking your wheel to bring your bobbin thread to the top, and then hold both the top thread and the bobbin thread when you first start stitching. And that will help keep threads up top and not getting tangled underneath so much.
Yeah, I actually saw that tip on a YouTube short this week. I haven't tried it yet, but it makes a lot of sense.
It does. I haven't had to do it. Okay, so where are we, Susan? You were going to.
Well, let's go. Let's just get to coding. I feel like we should just step
Okay.
into it, and at the end.
Okay, so now who is volunteering to be my robot?
I can volunteer.
Oh, good.
So share your screen.
Would you share your screen?
Sure.
And I am going to have to find, get my thing up.
Oh, good. You have nice big blocks.
Okay, now let's see where I've got to get to. Ooh, okay, I'm going to be, you're going to be the robot, so, but I just wanted to get a blank screen in case I needed it. Okay, this is sort of a review of what we did a bit last time. So would you first of all go to Control and drag out Reset? Put that up on top, yeah, and go to Embroidery and drag out Running Stitch and connect them.
I'm in.
Okay, now we can get to work. Go to Motion.
Okay.
and pull out, move and turn. Okay,
Connect them or?
yes, connect them. And we're going to turn, we're going to make a square.
Okay.
A
I'm gonna
square-
close my door really quick because my dogs are running in and out. Just a second.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So,
since I know about squares,
uh-huh.
I'm just going to turn 90 degrees. Is that okay with folks? In fact, another way of saying that is to go up to operators, pull out the divide, stick that in turn, and put 360. And I want 4 sides, so put 4 there. That's the same as saying 90.
Mhm.
So let's move, I don't know, let's move 100 steps.
Okay.
And we want to repeat this. So go to Control and pull out repeat. You have to scroll down for
Oh,
that.
scroll down.
Yeah, it should be not, yeah, there it is, repeat. And yeah, up,
Oop.
oh yeah. Okay, and we want to repeat this 4 times. Okay, click on it. Well, do you see that little,
The red.
yes?
Yeah.
You
The
know
stitch.
what that is? It's because we didn't click on the running stitch. So would you go to reset, please? And now click on repeat.
Okay.
Okay. Now what we want to do is make a spiral. And what we have to do for a spiral is to make each side a different length. So we're going to create a couple of variables. And so go to the variables, and we're going to make a variable. No, make a variable, and we want to have a variable for the number of sides. So we'll call it sides. Say okay. And now pull out set. And put that on top of repeat. And then where that arrow is, the triangle, put there, select sides. And let's set sides to 4. And instead of repeating 4, pull out from the variables the sides variable. See where it says sides?
Oh, yeah.
Pull that out and stick that in the repeat slot. That's good.
Okay.
Okay. And also stick it in as the in the turn. Yep.
In the
Instead of 4, put sides.
oh, okay. Got it.
Now let's just try this out. Click on change 4. Do me a favor, change 4 to 5. Okay, now click on set.
Oh,
It worked.
Pentagon.
Okay, so change the 5 back to 4. We want it to be 4. I just wanted to test that it worked. Okay, good. The other thing we want to be able to do is say what size we want each side to be. So we have to make a new variable. Click on make a variable and call it size. I don't know, I like using those words. You can use some other one. So pull another set out and stick it on top and choose, yep, go there and choose size. And let's leave it at 100. Put 100 there.
Okay.
And now go and put size in where move for the move.
Oh, okay.
How's that? Is everybody able to do this? Chirp, chirp. Okay, let's try this and change size to 75 or 73 or I don't care. Give it a number, 111. Good. Now click on reset. And now click on set. Cute. Change size to 100. No, size. Leave
Oh,
You
four.
don't want
size.
100.
These
Sorry.
names are so similar.
Yeah.
That's why I like them because, okay, now click on set.
Hmm.
Okay, so we want the sides to continue to grow. And there's this lovely command block called change. We're going to pull that out. Do you see where it is? It's under set in the variable. Yeah, change. It's
A
the
little
second.
more. Yeah, you
That's right.
got it. There you go.
And put it under turn. Put it inside repeat,
Yeah.
under turn. And now go and select. Go to the change selection. I don't know what to
Triangle.
call it to make it easy. Somebody should give me a
Oh, this
vocabulary.
one?
Yep,
Yes,
that's
Leah.
it.
And select size.
Size.
And let's change size by 10 or 15 or 20 or something. Okay.
Huh.
Now let's try this. Click on reset. And now click on set.
Oh.
It worked. It worked. So we have made each one is a little bit longer than the previous,
Mm-hmm.
right? So now what we want to do is instead of sides being 4,
Mm-hmm.
let's make it 20. Now reset. Now click. Oh, well, that's a bug.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what did I do? Let's see what I did. We can't have sides change. So let's leave sides at 4. And
So
what we have to change, where is the bug? The bug is put sides to 4.
uh-huh.
The bug is the input to repeat is no longer sides. It's a magic number. And that's a typical bug. See where it says repeat?
Yes.
Repeat. Pull out sides. We don't want that. And try repeat 10.
Okay.
Reset. Reset.
Oh. So it's the beginning of a spiral.
But that's what we've been working on is how to build a spiral. Let's make size be a smaller number.
So
Like-
like,
Not sides, size.
oh, size.
I think
Yeah.
I should change these names. Make it 5.
Okay.
Go to repeat and make it 50. now reset. And now run the blocks.
Mm.
So if we change, if we make the change smaller, make the change be 5 instead of 15. Click reset.
Reset.
Yeah, and then click here. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so
Mhm.
tinkering time, play with that.
Okay, I'm going to, for those of you who have experience, I have, let's see, we're gonna view options, stop participant sharing. I'm gonna show you some examples for your tinkering, if you're comfortable with spirals.
No, Susan,
Yes,
I don't think so. Oh, well, okay.
if you're really comfortable with spirals of different sizes, you could try doing some designs.
Well, they could make their own designs.
Yes.
We're not going to spend much time because we want to go on. I want to go on to talking about making star polygons. So this spiraling was a review from last time, which was 3 weeks ago. Make a spiral that is based on 5 sides. Make a spiral that's based on 6 sides. Make a spiral that's based on 3 sides. What's the easiest? You only have to make one change. What's the change you have to make to do that?
Cynthia, I was thinking about something else. Can you ask that question again? I was trying to play. Sorry.
Okay, if you wanted to make a spiral that's based on a hexagon,
Oh,
how
Yeah.
many, what do you have to change?
your
The
number of sides. Which
That's right. You might have to
That's
make
it.
other changes eventually for beauty and so on, but so to make one based on pentagons, what do you have to change?
sides again. It's all about sides.
I just want you to get a feel for that. We're not going to spend long on this. Let's, has everybody tried something? I wish you could peer over at each person's workspace. That's really what Zoom needs. Sophia, have you made a spiral?
I'm working on it. But I'm slower than everybody else, so you are welcome.
I know, that's why I asked you.
You're welcome to move on if you want. I think when you say size, exactly what are you referring to? S-I-Z-E, Z like zebra. It's the size
You know
of
what?
each.
I think I'm going to change that name. It's the length. Size is the length of the side.
Yeah.
I called it steps. That helped me figure out
Yes,
suggest
it's,
how
it's the
far it's moved.
number of steps. And I I adopt different names for those variables. And I'm very, very willing to change what those are.
And you should feel free to do that too, to make it understandable for yourself. So
Yeah.
if length is better, just change the name rather than size to length.
Well, but then they have to they have to have the code written down so they know when I say size, I mean length.
That's
It-
true.
It
That's
gets,
true, Cynthia. It can be confusing.
it is. So they could tell me to change, and that's maybe a better thing to do. Is I don't like your name. Here's a better one. So, can we go on now? Because it's going to be, I think we're going to play around with star polygons for a while.
Do you
So,
want me to put up the chart that has star polygons on
no,
it?
I don't want you to do anything. I want to talk to them.
Okay, cool.
I don't like flooding people with information before they can digest the information. I want to review a little bit about the polygons we're playing with have the technical term regular polygon. And the reason they're called regular polygons is all of their sides have the same length and all of their angles are the same number of degrees. Okay. Now, polygons that like hexagon, pentagon, those are called simple polygons. And you can find out what their external angles are by dividing 360 by the number of sides. Okay. Oh, what a gorgeous dog, whatever that dog is. Gorgeous. With star polygons, the difference is that in a star polygon, the sides cross and the external angles add up to a multiple of 360. So they're harder to find. It's not so simple as the hexagons, but that's what we're going to look at. And now you could show them that picture from is that what you want to show them?
Yeah, I just took out a picture from
No, from the text, from the guide.
yes, I have a picture of that.
Okay. No. Yes. So you see the simple polygons. There's a have and now another term that's used with stars and certainly can be used with any kind of polygon are points. And or sides, points, it's the same thing in a certain sense. So there's a pentagon, a hexagon, a nonagon. But when it comes to stars, there's the popular 5-pointed star known as a pentagram, the 8-pointed star, And then when we get to 9 points, there are 2 stars that could be made with 9 points. And we're going to play around with that. So it isn't so simple. Could we now have a robot? Who would like to robot?
I can be your robot.
Great.
Let me get a new. I haven't shared screen in a minute.
And I want to say that I wrote in here that when I first started playing around with star polygons, I asked my friends who were mathematicians, computer, you know, what's a good angle? And I collected them. What we're going to learn today is how to find for ourselves good angles. So we're going to start by the same sort of thing that we made for just doing a regular polygon. So we need to, now if you don't like these names, we can change them, but pull out from control a repeat. And put inside there my move and a turn. Okay.
Kristen, it might make it easier if you make your blocks bigger. Do you know how to do that?
No, what is that?
Go up
Go
to the
yeah,
turtle.
that's
No, the
go-
other one. Oh,
go
is it
Zoom
this one?
blocks?
Say it one more time. Where do I go?
Zoom blocks. Zoom. And put that at, what do you think is good?
2.
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
How's that?
Yeah, that's much better. So now we want to make variables. We want to know sides, how many of them we want. And we want to figure out what the angle should be.
Angle, not angel. Just kidding.
Yes.
Right.
I always do that, Kristen. I don't know why.
And so put the sets on top of repeat.
And Sophia suggested we call it a drop-down menu, Cynthia.
This little thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so let's set sides to like 5. Now, what's the angle is we know that go to operators and pull out divide. Don't put it in there yet. We're going to put 360 divided by sides.
If
And
I click on it, will it tell me the answer?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
Because you haven't defined sides yet.
No,
Oh, you're right.
Click on sides, click on
Oh.
set blah, whatever. Yeah, click. Okay, did the best it could. Now click there.
Ah, I see.
Okay. So, okay. So we know that if we want a simple polygon, which would be only one 360. We don't need 2 360s divided by sides. So let's go to operators. This is the tricky part, and pull out the multiply. Yeah, and stick that in angle. and put 1 there and 360 divided by sides there. Okay. So we know, click on reset and click on, and what should it?
Oh,
Oh,
I don't have anything down here.
you're right. There's a bug. And I get carried away with these bugs. So what should we do? We're going to put a constant into move, which let's make it 100. But for turn, we want angle. Now do a reset. Oh, and for repeat,
Five?
yeah,
Yay.
okay. Beautiful. Well, that's fine. We know that. Let's now change the 1 to a 2. So
Do you want me to reset or just click? it?
just click.
Oh,
Okay, so in fact, you could, if you want, make a duplicate the 2 times 360 divided by sides, duplicate it. Pull it out and now click on it. So in fact, the angle of 144 makes a pentagram. Okay, so this is the kind of information you'd like to record. Is that right, Susan?
Yes.
So you could now show what you do, which is to make
You want me to show the chart?
you make a chart, and we're going to make don't you think that would be good now to show
Yeah,
it?
that would be fine.
So we have 2 things. Do you remember what 360 divided by sides is in this case?
144.
No, that's
No,
2
the first
times.
one, sorry, 72.
Okay, so 72 makes a pentagon and 144 makes a pentagram.
Right. So you probably want to have a little pencil and a piece of paper so you can write some of these down to remember them.
Would you like me to stop sharing? Or do I have more robot business?
Cynthia?
What? You can, well, we can show the chart later. Let's just keep on. Let's find out if there are any more stars to be made that are 5-sided. So what you want to do now is go up to you could do that,
But then we don't know.
but you could go to where it says set angle
Oh, and just play here.
and change the 2 to a 3. And now, no, don't reset. Click.
Oh. he's
Well,
upside
that
down.
made another pentagram. But you know what? The turtle turns in the opposite direction to make it. And that's a nice thing to know. Why don't you click and see what that number, you've got that 3 times 360, it's 216. So that will make a pentagram too. Now, the thing about 216 is 216 and 144 add up to what? 360.
360.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see if there's another one. Go set angle to 4. And again, you've got a pentagon, but it's drawn, the turtle draws it by turning left instead of right. Now,
I I
Now-
just think that's neat.
Yeah, you could do that, you see. Now, change it to 5.
Oh, bye, turtle.
So what it does then is the angle is a multiple of 360. And there are no turns, so the turtle draws a straight line, which is 500 steps. It's 5 times 100. Do you all follow that?
Hmm.
I would like you now to play around. I'm going to I'm going to have tinkering in, but before we do that, I'm going to have you change the sides to 11. And start with 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yep.
Oops, I clicked it twice. There we go.
Okay. Now
Sorry.
go to change the angle so it's 2 times and see what happens.
Cool, because they can change out the marble if they want on this, they can get a nicer piece of marble, I bet you this.
Well, you see, there's a star.
This can be changed out if they want a nicer piece. I know.
Look at that
We're
angle.
having a conflict of. Anyway, would you try that yourselves?
Whoa.
Exactly. It's a prime number, so you get a decimal.
A repeating forever decimal.
Now try 3.
So it's better to just have it do the multiple. Oh, isn't that nice?
Able to think of schools around this.
Yeah, if you're gonna use it for a
Who are we talking to?
That's true, they can put.
Whoa, that was 4. It's getting messy.
Well, how about tinkering time and everybody try it?
Yeah. So you can reset.
You can reset anytime you want. It's just, I thought for the,
Kristen, let's see you tinkering. I
Okay.
think that would be fun.
oh, that's nice.
I like that one.
That's 4 times. Okay. I don't really want to know the decimal number. I just want to know that it's 4 times 360 divided by 11.
Yeah. What made you pick 11? Just a random number?
No, it's
Ah.
prime.
Not random.
And I knew that prime would, I've played with 11. That's why I know. 11 and 13.
Oh. That's cool.
Well,
Very
now
good.
with 9, I know the angles. 40, 80, and 160. 9 is one of my favorites. Now 15 is not prime, so you're going to get,
Oh, you're right.
you'll see it degrades, and it's in a very interesting way. So try it.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's big.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, that makes
See
sense.
how it,
Now it's a
because of
pentagon.
it factors out.
Yeah.
It
For
keeps
math people or computer science, it factors out.
nice. Keep going.
But as you do this, you see now it
Going
degrades to a triangle.
Mhm.
in between. Try
And
yeah.
So in a way you want to save, it helps to save your favorites.
Try 6. Oh, yeah. You can try
I
4.
like that one.
So here's a clue. You go up to 7 or 8, and then whatever follows repeats, but in the opposite direction.
Hmm.
Okay. Playing with numbers in this way is just so compelling for me. Oh, these are nice.
Yeah. I think it just went the other way.
That's
It's
right.
better.
That's right. If you,
Which means it'll grow if I keep going up.
Mm-hmm.
It'll go, oh, that's cool.
Cynthia came up with this approach, and I think it's so great because it's a good way to find, like, if you want an 8-sided star and you want one that has a very small hole in the middle or one that has a bigger hole, it's a really good way to find them.
Mhm.
I'm going to show my chart, but
yeah, you can show the chart now because now they know where it comes, how to make their own.
Okay, 8.
hey, where are you? Here it is. Okay. Now I have to escape here and get my chart. Okay, here we go. Here's my chart. I made this chart and I sent you all a link to it. So this is a chart of some star polygons we know and love using multiples of 360 divided by the number of sides. So for 5, the angle is 144 and the multiples of 360 are 2, and that's what it looks like. Cynthia, tell us why there's no 6.
Well, they can discover it.
Okay, they can discover it. Okay. 7, you're going to want 3 times 360 divided by 7 to get this star.
But there is, what's missing is 2.
Yeah, you can do.
It's the one you chose, that there may be others that are 7-pointed. How's that?
Yes.
Now,
for
whether it
instance-
makes sense to say 7-pointed or 7-sided
Mhm.
varies.
Well, if you
What
look
is
at
D equals
9,
3, Susan?
what?
What is D equals 3? What
Oh,
is
okay. That's a technical thing. The way that they actually construct star polygons mathematically is that you put a dot at each of the points. Okay, like if you have 7, you put dots at the 7 points, and then D is how many you skip before you start drawing your polygon.
I don't know whose mathematics this is.
But you can look it up. Just look
I
up.
don't approve. It's not the
Yeah, I know.
mathematicians.
Okay, I'm going to take this out. So, but Kristen, I can tell you more.
No, you can leave it in, Susan. You don't have to not do it because I disapprove.
Okay. All right, so you can look down here. So you can get, with different numbers, you can get different shaped star polygons. So if you look at 9, if you do 2 times 360 over 9, you get this polygon with a star polygon with a wide space in between. But if you do 4, you get this star polygon with a tighter space in the
You
center.
can do the same for 7, Susan.
Yes, and you can do the same for most of these.
No. What?
You can remember, you can do the same for many of them, not just 7 and 9. There are others. So again, 10, 11. I just put the tight ones, the ones with the tight inner circles, because I like them. So you use 5 as the multiple. If you go up to 13, you need to use 6 to get that tightest one. For 18, you use 18 points, you can use 7. For 27, for 30, 13, and 36, 17, and 45. To get this one, you get 19 times 360. Does that help? So you can make a chart like this, but what I like about Cynthia's approach is that you can just figure it out by using her code here. You can just do it by tinkering instead of having to have a nice angle. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. So we've already done 11, so I guess we're at the point after 11. Do we want them to experiment?
Yes.
Okay, so tinkering time, experiment, and see if you can find these angles. Anybody want to share their tinkering, their tinkering? Cameron, do you want to try and share your tinkering with the different polygons,
Okay.
star polygons?
Let me just try and share this thing. Yo, there's a lot of windows open here.
Share screen is at the bottom. It's that green button. Uh-huh.
What I find fascinating is with these angles, sometimes it looks like it repeats itself, but in the opposite direction.
Yes.
So as you go up the numbers, it changes.
Yes.
I'm just looking for my notes. Oh, your notes. You see, like that 4 and 6 just does the opposite thing, and then
That's
when you
right.
do,
Now,
Now do 3. It goes up.
then I was
using what
sorry.
Kristen did will give you a clue, which is to I can't read it, it's too small.
I'll make it bigger.
And make it like 2.5 or 2.
Okay. Yeah, no, leave that. Bring it back. Bring that back. Click again on this. Click again on this. Yeah. No, do you see if you
No.
click on this arrow here, up here? No, 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 stop. Listen to me. Click
Okay.
on this arrow up here. What do you call that arrow up there? That's a, click on it.
This one
Yes,
here.
click on it, please.
Oh, I see. Like the undo.
Click again, please. Click again. Oh,
That-
yeah, there it is. See, it brought it back.
Okay.
So change that to 3.
Call that little arrow a drop-down menu.
It isn't a drop down.
Or the little arrow that you click to see the other things.
That was the
No,
undo
but there's
button.
this back arrow that I was
Okay, sorry. I
talking
can't see it
about.
small.
The back arrow brings back the last thing you did. You could have thrown away, but if you want to restore it, you
The
click on the back arrow. So click on this. See 216? Okay, so I'm going to have you 216 is the angle that put 2 there instead of 3. Now click. 144 and 216 add up to 360.
Correct.
So 144 causes the turtle to turn, in this case, to the right. If you use 216, it's going to make the same shape, but turning to the left. They're
Okay.
pairs, okay? So I wanted you to see that. So good. So you can try the same sort of strategy. Yep.
So that
And you
means
know, what does that match with? 288 matches with what? 72.
so that would be 1.
So they're both going to make pentagons.
Okay.
Okay,
This-
good. So you're going to continue playing with different numbers like that. Yike, yike, good. Good. I think we should go on. I want to get through this, Susan.
Yes,
So,
I'm
could you-
supporting you.
well, let's have Cameron release his screen so we can go on.
Okay.
Okay, it's released.
Because what I want to do now is make a polygon block with you that will make either a star polygon or a simple polygon, depending on, this time, the angle. Okay, and now you know how to find angles. So I keep that, what do you call it? The blocks. I keep those handy. Am I making sense? I can't tell if I'm making sense. I'm not used to, okay, so I keep it handy so I can, so let's make, I'd like a robot.
Robot.
Who wants to be a robot?
I can be a robot again.
Yay. All right.
You want me to share my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And do you still have in your workspace what you were using to find different? Yes. We're going to build on this. This little set of blocks I keep around so that I can find angles. Okay. So, but I'd like you to make a copy of it.
Okay.
So you put your cursor on set and hold your mouse button down and duplicate. And then pull one, yeah. Yeah, and let's, okay, now let's work on this. We, we now know we have, we don't care anymore about sides because the angle is going to give us that information, okay?
Uh-huh.
So, but we can keep it around, doesn't hurt, but we want to make a general poly procedure. And the problem is, what do we have as a stop rule? And if we're making a simple polygon, it's easy. The stop rule is repeat this however many sides the polygon has.
Mhm.
That's the stop rule. But here, it's more complicated. And what I fall back on, and you might design a different stop rule, but I fall back on this wonderful theorem called the total turtle trip theorem, which is if the turtle starts walking and it walks the same number of steps and turns the same amount, it will eventually come back to where it started. In other words, if it doesn't spiral or doesn't walk in a straight line, if the angle isn't 360 or 0, and the sides are all the same, it'll come back to where it started. So one of the things we have to know is what is the starting direction, and when the current direction is the same as the starting direction, the turtle is back at home. So, so we need to have another variable. So make a variable, and I call it starting direction. And I'm going to set that, pull out the set.
On top?
Yeah, sure. And go to the drop-down menu and select starting direction. And the starting direction will be whatever direction is now. So go to motion and scroll down. See where it says direction? Nope, further down.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Pull that out and stick that where the 0 is. No, go way up to the starting direction. Thank you.
She's got it.
Okay. So now, what we don't want to do is repeat sides. We want to keep moving and turning until the starting direction is the current direction. If we tested that right away, it would be and there'd been no change in direction. The code would stop. So what we're going to have to do is move and turn and then test. So take move and turn out of repeat. Throw the repeat away. Oh, no, we could leave repeat. Bring repeat back. Click on the return arrow. No, please. Go up on top.
Go to control.
No.
Oh, okay.
I want them to go where it, up on top.
Okay, okay.
No, not that up on top in TurtleStitch.
Okay.
And click on that curved arrow.
The undo button.
No, inside TurtleStitch workspace, inside the. Oh,
Go to the
Sorry,
right,
I'm not.
what?
exactly where your cursor is.
Oh, I see. I see. I'm sorry.
Click on it.
Yeah.
Do you see
got
how
it.
repeat came back?
Yes.
Stick move in, move and turn back in. Okay, inside, that's right. We're going to pull out, go to control and pull out an if. A conditional. No, it's, you have to scroll down.
Scroll down.
Yeah, if is, there it is. Pull that out and stick that inside repeat after turn. Yeah. So if the starting, now we want to go to operators and pull out an equals. It's
Oh, this
Second
down
one.
further. Yeah, there it is. Sorry. Put that in there. Put that in there. Go to variables and put pull starting direction out and stick it in one of the spots. Yep. And now go, doesn't matter, leave it.
Okay.
Go to motion. Scroll down to direction. And stick that on the other side. If that's true, stop. So now go to control. And scroll down till you find stop. Stop.
Stop all.
Run.
There it is. You got it.
Yeah, stop. Stick that inside and not stop all. Let's stop block. This is a little tricky. Say, stop this block. Okay, now we're going to try this.
Are you
And
gonna keep repeat sides?
no, yes. I don't know what we're going to do with repeat. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we can't use repeat that way. Okay, so now here's about, this is, if we had done this, if Susan let us do this, we'd find there's a bug.
Well, why don't you try it?
Do you want me to go ahead and run it?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, there wasn't with sides of, I don't know, didn't look like a bug, but it is a
It is a bug.
it is a bug. So I don't know how to show you the bug right now. I'm sorry. I think if we try doing this with
11.
okay, I think there's still a bug, but I mean, I don't know if you'll see it because of
Change sides.
11 in there instead of 5.
And I don't know the number for 11. Let's see. Let me go look it up.
Now, it doesn't matter. Now, click on it. I don't care. Click on it. See, this works.
It does work.
Try the angle to be 3 and see what happens. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that works. Where it'll break down, I'll tell you. Huh. this does work. Okay. Where it breaks down is sometimes with 11, it should break down.
Yeah.
Um,
Or
it-
seven.
it breaks down with decimal numbers often.
Do
And-
you want me to change the number of angles? Or the
No,
slit?
let's leave it as working for now, okay? And let's fix it when it runs into a bug. How's that?
Sounds good.
Yeah. So, okay, s- uh, so we can turn this into a block of its own, right?
We could.
Hmm?
Or we could just go on and do spirals.
Okay,
This.
what?
We could go on and do spirals with this. Start polygon spirals with this.
Well,
Okay,
okay, you can do that. It gets to be,
we've got 4 minutes left.
well, I'm going to then, I'm sorry, I'm just totally,
Hey, Cynthia.
yeah,
I was playing with this code and mine just keeps repeating forever and it
that's
won't
right.
stop.
That's what it should do.
So how do I get it to quit?
Well, that's what,
Let's do that. Yes.
the trick to that, the trick to that is, to pull out repeat until.
Do you want me to stop my share
Well, we could, no, let's leave it this way. And what we want to do is change the condition. And what the condition is going to be is because of floating point or decimal numbers, direction and starting direction may never be the same. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I wish I had control, and but I will have to, my robot has to work for me. So what I want my robot to do is to pull out a couple of things. I'm going to take direction and starting direction, subtract one from the other, and see if it's less than 1. And if it's less than 1, I assume that they're the same, okay? And so I go to operators. Could you go to operators? And pull out a minus.
Oops.
Oh,
Sorry. I don't have my mouse with me. I'm doing my, what's this in?
Trackpad. I hate trackpad.
Yeah.
The kids
Sorry.
love them, but I'm still more comfortable with the mouse.
okay. And then the thing is that I want to get the absolute value of the subtraction. So if I go to where it says square root, scroll down to where you see square root and pull that out.
Right there. No, you're beyond it. Keep going up just a little bit. There you go.
There.
Root. Pull
Yeah,
that.
pull that out, please. No, pull it out. Oh, Jesus, you got this thing. And put your cursor on the pull down menu and choose abs for absolute value. And stick the minus there.
In the 10.
Oh,
Stick 10,
okay.
put the
Got
minus.
it. Got it.
Perfect.
And on one side of the minus is direction, and on the other is starting direction.
You can take them right from the if statement, can't you?
Yep,
Oh, okay. So,
So
doesn't
just
matter
put
which order you put it in, because it's going to be the absolute
the-
value.
Mhm.
direction and starting direction.
Yep.
Correct.
put it in there.
No, yeah,
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay.
now, take out the equals from if. Take out the equals from if, throw it away. Go to operators and pull out the either the less than or the greater than. Okay, and stick that in the if. So if put the numeral 1 is less than the absolute value, stick the absolute value statement. Yeah, that's it.
Isn't it greater than?
Doesn't matter. No, 1 is less. Oh,
So you're going to put the absolute value where the 1 is. You're going to swap them.
oh yeah, that's right. I did bad, but I'm dizzy now.
So put 1 there.
Okay.
And now haul the absolute value and put it in there.
Oh,
Okay, we'll change that to greater than if it makes it easier. Throw the less than away and pull out the greater than. And now you can say 1 greater than. Okay. Now, would Kristen try that, please? And now go run, reset. And what were the values you were trying, Kristen?
11,
Yeah.
sides was 11, and my angle was 5. Or sorry,
Okay.
it was 5 times 360.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now put 5 instead of 3.
And let's see if it works.
And let's see if it works.
Is the
Oh,
repeat sides is it the repeat sides that's not letting it continue? In the code we're looking at?
Repeat sides is not letting it continue.
Yeah, should it be repeat 50 or repeat forever until? Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
you could take out, you could take out the insides of repeat, pull that all out.
Okay.
Do you know how to do that? Yeah, pull that out, drag that out, throw repeat away. Throw repeat away. Go up to control. No.
yeah, control.
Control.
And pull out forever.
It's up at the top, yeah.
There.
and put that
Okay.
around.
Yeah.
Ah,
Good. And now stick that in there.
it
And now
works.
try it.
And
Yay,
it still stops.
that's great.
Okay. So
Mhm.
another way of writing, this is beautiful. Let's leave it at that. And we could turn that into a procedure, its own block. Does
Yep.
that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay. What I want you to do is this crazy thing. Instead of doing we're going to change what angle is. Okay. We can do the computation. What's the God, I am so try see what happens when you do 5. No, leave it at that. Susan, I'm sorry, I can't.
You want to just subtract 0.1? Are you trying to skew it? What are you trying to do?
Yeah,
You want to try and skew it?
yeah, but I don't think let's go to spy. I can't.
So
We're done. We're basically done for the day.
if you
Oh,
change
okay.
it to 7.2, it does a really cool thing.
Okay, try it. Do it.
That's exactly what I wanted to try.
Yeah, let's try. Go ahead. Okay.
Now,
Oh. That is cool.
yes, do the following. What I want you to do is set sides to 5. And set this to 2.2. And now reset and run it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, move 150 steps so you can try what's 2.1. It's not doing quite what I thought it would.
No, yeah, it has to be that number minus whatever or plus. But we can start with this next week. We'll send you this. We'll send you this, and next week we'll start, and we're going to make spirals with star polygons.
Make sure we save this.
Oh,
Yes.
I'll send you a starter program next week.
Okay.
So it'll already be there and we can just go on. How's that? Good? Excellent. All right.
Cool.
So
okay, sorry, I just
Catherine's getting the hang of it. Oh, somebody's learned. Catherine says she's learned a lot today. We're going to stick around if any of you got confused or turned around or have extra questions. We're going to stay after the session today to see if we can help you. Because we know we started going through this pretty fast and it's a little bit complicated. So if you want to, next week we're going to be doing finishing up star polygon spirals, and we're going to do some arcs, awesome arcs, and working with arcs next week. So anything, any suggestions? Okay. All right. Okay. Sounds good.
You guys, it was fun. Thanks for letting me play today.
Yeah, it was fun, Kristen, and good luck. What I recently started TurtleStitch with my Learn to Teach, Teach to Learn. What grades do you teach?
This is going to be 9th grade because I'm mostly
good.
9th and 10th.
The thing that we did where we had different polygons, we made we had it do polygon on top of polygons on top of polygons that were going around. The kids did some amazing things with that. So that's a really good approach. And they even tried spinning pentagons with the outside being.
Elin, did you leave? I want to thank her. Shoot, I missed her.
I can send you her.
I don't have her. Please send me her email because I want to thank her for being such a really good
Yes,
robot.
Okay.
So I don't like having a robot. It's too confusing for me.
Okay. So maybe next week what we'll do is you can go slow. Oh, you can do the robot part and I can tell you when to go slower because you get excited and go fast.
I can do the robot part and you can tell me what to do?
No,
way.
what I will do, no, I said, if you go too fast, I'll slow you down. How's that?
Hmm.
Okay. And who has questions? Who needs help? Who has bugs? Anybody? Cries of outrage.
Bye, you guys. See ya.
Bye, Kristen. Sophia and Sonia, do you have any cries of outrage, difficulties, things that you'd like us to go over with you?
No, but I followed along today, so I actually made the things that y'all were making, so that was good.
Whoa, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome because I know you've struggled with that. That's good.
Yeah.
It's a good pace to
What
do.
did you make?
I made the last thing that we were doing together, all those different ways, like when you were changing the sides to different things. And
Did you find a star that you like?
did I find a star that I liked? I was happy when I made a star, so that was
Oh,
good.
okay.
But so did I miss? How come you can't share your screen, Cynthia? Like, how come you can't show what you're doing as you're doing it? Did I miss that
I'm
somewhere?
not doing, I'm dictating to the robot.
So
Right.
next week she's going to do it herself.
Yeah, well, that seems like then she can troubleshoot while she's doing it.
Less frustrated by describing.
Oh, and doing it.
I don't have the technical terms are slipping from my mind.
Mine too. I had the flu all week, so I'm really happy of myself for
But
doing it today.
yes, and you didn't have COVID.
No, thank God. We did have the flu though, really bad. My husband and I both. And it was karma because